Welcome to the TMT Newsroom. My name's Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching us. We're at Interop 2012 and in Las Vegas, and on our program is George Mulhern. He's the president and CEO of Cradlepoint. They make wireless solutions, and we even use some of the solutions at our trade shows here at Interop and other events that we go to around the country. So with that, George, I was hoping you could tell us a little bit more about the company, your different divisions, and what's happening.
Sure, I'd be happy to. At Cradlepoint, we're all about delivering the power of 3G, 4G connectivity to businesses. So we're a market leader in 3G, 4G routing solutions for the distributed enterprise. And we have three primary solution areas that we focus on. First is what we call failover connect. So if you're a branch office or a retail outlet, you've got an existing network infrastructure, we have an overlay solution that you can add to that right on top without taking anything else out and provide 3G, 4G failover. So if your primary network goes down, you automatically fail over to the 3G or 4G network. Keeps business continuity and things going like that. Second area is we have a primary connect solution, and that's really kind of soup to nuts router. So if it's a new installation or you're trying to upgrade, it's a router that'll do all of your wired networking as well as the failover to 3G, 4G. And then the third area is around our machine-to-machine, and you probably hear a lot about the Internet of Things, and this is connecting things to the Internet, and that's an area we specialize in things like kiosk connectivity, surveillance cameras, digital signage, that type of thing.
So that's a pretty broad base of markets that you're in, right? It sounds like they're very insulated from one another because there's different buyers in each.
It's actually, it's a broad set of solutions, but we are very focused right now on the retail vertical and branch office, so it's actually, there's more commonality and consistency than you think in the market itself, but the solutions can be quite different that we implement there.
So there's a new product at Core, you say ibr600le if I'm not mistaken. How's that doing, and can you tell us about it?
Yeah, that's a brand new product. We just introduced it this past week. And it's targeted at the machine-to-machine market, so really ideally suited for kiosk applications, digital signage. In fact, I have one here.
Oh, great.
It's a ruggedized router. It's got multi-WAN support, so you can do wired and wireless, as well as Wi-Fi, so it supports public Wi-Fi hotspots. It's got connectors for external antennas. It also has a 4G LTE embedded modem, so it's fully tested and certified by Verizon to work directly on their network. Manufactured suggested retail price is about $599 for it.
Very good. And then how's the response been?
Terrific. You know, we've had both non-embedded, where the modem, you use a USB stick to get your modem connectivity, as well as much more in the embedded space now, and there's a lot of interest in the embedded products because when it's embedded, it gives us a chance to work on the reliability, the performance of that modem. So it's a high performance, highly reliable solution. Customers are pretty excited about it.
And you've got that wide range of customers that we talked about, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. We've really been targeting the retail vertical, so quick serve restaurants, retail outlets, retail services like Jiffy Lube, that type of thing. And for those guys, that business continuity, if their network goes down, and more they're relying on cloud-based apps and things, so that single point of failure, their network goes down, they're out of business, and that's a tier 1 business continuity issue. So
for those people who haven't had a chance to go to your booth, what are some of the things they will see there?
Well, we've got the entire product line there, and we're featuring our ARC series and our Core series, and those are our two embedded router products. But we're also showing a very important product that wraps around all of these, which is Wi-Fi Central. And that's a SaaS-based application and management platform that allows you to, if you've deployed 20,000 routers, you don't want to have to physically go out and manage those. So this is a cloud-based application that lets you do remote configuration, monitor usage, get alerts if things are down. So we're also demoing that in the booth.
Now, in terms of the wireless space, I know we talked about how many different areas you're in. Competitively, what do you see, and who do you go up against, and how do you differentiate?
It's a space that's getting a lot more activity. We've been a leader into it and early into the market, especially the way we go about it, because we're very carrier-centric. We make sure our products work exceptionally well on the carrier networks. So we haven't faced a lot of competition in these application areas we've been talking about, though that's growing. But what really makes us unique is this combination of wired networking experience we have and wireless experience we have, and able to put together a wireless experience that meets the expectations that people have grown up with in the wired environment. And so it's part art, part science, but I think we have a pretty good lead in that area.
Now, how about trends?
Well, I mean, if you look around interop, you can see some of the big trends, and they're really playing in favor of our business. So cloud-based computing is huge. Mobility and the whole bring your own device kind of movement is very big. So when you couple those two things with the fact that now 4G networks really are approaching, or in some cases surpassing, the speed and cost of wired networks, put those three things together, and there's really, we're seeing significant growth in this whole wireless WAN space.
Great, well thanks for being on the program today. This was excellent.
Yeah, thank you.